In the reading of the Passion, we see a few characterizations of incredible human weakness, and that is in the person of Judas, it is in the person of Peter, it is in the person of Pilate as well. And they were weak. They knew what was right. They should have known what was right, but they did not stand up. And so they fell into that sinfulness. They fell into darkness. But there is one character who is so strong in all of the Passion, and yes, because he was fully divine, but Jesus was also fully human. Christ chose incredible strength, and it is strength that even in the midst of being scourged at the pillar, even in the midst of being humiliated, even in the midst of going against the crowd, he was strong in his love for each one of us. He was strong in his love and his loyalty to the Father. So we see weakness and we see strength. As we embark on this Holy Week, which are you going to be? Are you going to embrace this week a sense of strength in the gift of faith, being able truly to make this a holy week, making it a week like no other in the year? You know, in some faith traditions, when they have their high holy days, which this is what they are for us as Catholic Christians, everything stops. That means work may have to take a second place if necessary or if possible. It means that there's no sporting events, for instance, soccer or lacrosse on Good Friday. It means that people focus their eyes on God. Because if we do not enter into the Passion and the death, how are we possibly going to celebrate the resurrection? How do we come then on Easter Sunday if we have not entered into the tomb? Perhaps it is not possible for you to attend all of the liturgies that we have here because of work responsibilities. But then I hope that you will take time to pray, to make sure you do something extra, something different, and make it a holy week. Make it a time that you can really feel the presence of God, because my friends, God is always present to us, but we are not always present to Him. This, beyond all other weeks, is the week to be present to Him. I remember growing up, very often we were off from school this week and my family would travel, but we always made the effort to go to Mass on Holy Thursday, no matter where we were, to go to the service on Good Friday at 3 o'clock. And I can't say, believe it or not, that I was always a willing participant when I was 10 years old or 11 years old. If you are a parent, perhaps you face that same challenge. But I'm going to tell you, my mother was strong, and my dad was strong. They wouldn't put up with it. They said, we're going because this is who we are. And as a parent, it is a responsibility to teach our children who we are and what we believe in. Perhaps you need to take that role as a grandparent because the parent is not taking it on. And if that is the case, then the traditions of our faith are passed on during weeks like this, such as Holy Week, so that the next generation embraces these days as special, embraces them as holy. My friends, it's very easy to be weak, but God asks us to be strong. Will you be strong this Holy Week to make them sacred days, to make this a special time, to truly enter into the Passion and the death of Christ, in order that you may celebrate every day the gift and hope of resurrection.